Alright, Triggles, was sacked then. So I know it's been a little while since I last brought you a video, and I know that you've missed me, don't lie, I know you have. But in all fairness, the reason why I haven't brought you many videos is because the wrestling shows that I've been going to, they seem to be getting cancelled a lot lately, and I don't know why. Again, that's out of my hand. So I've been going to a few more Barnet games. Now normally I'll give you a video, so normally I try and bring you a video pretty much as soon as I get home from the game. Now obviously the game was yesterday, today's Sunday, I haven't had time to get round to that, so I apologise, so we'll do that now. So yesterday, Barnet was at home to Crewe Alexandra. Now, from the last time that I brought you a Barnet video, I said that we're going to go on a massive unbeaten run, do the Arsenal's 49 unbeaten. And technically, we still are unbeaten in the last video that I've done in the league at least, because obviously we've had 2 cup games in them times. Alright, we've lost them, but still, let's focus on the league because we're going for a promotional push now, okay? Now, Crewe was 6 in the league at the start of this game, and to be honest with you, from watching this game, it shows why they are up there. They did play some really nice football at times. I will give them credit where credit is Crewe. See what I did there? Credit's due, credit's... They only get worse, trust me. Now before I actually get into the game, I just want to say obviously a massive respect to everyone that took part because Barnet held a 2-minute silence just before the game. So respect to everyone that obviously took part in this, home and away and everyone else. Martin Allen laid a wreath in the centre circle, then joined the Barnet players in a 2-minute silence. So obviously well done to everyone that took place in that. So let's go straight into the game there, and I'm probably jumping ahead of myself now because again I always contemplate is it worth doing a video because it was a 0-0 draw. Now obviously I haven't even told you anything that happened. Now I was again thinking why would you do a video on a 0-0 draw, because let's be honest, there's not really much to talk about. Now let's be honest, the last 0-0 draw that I saw when I was on the edge of my seat was Arsenal v Real Madrid in the Champions League, I think the quarterfinals back in 2005, right? At Highbury. That was end-to-end stuff, and it could have been either way if it weren't obviously for the defence and the goalkeepers keeping pretty much both teams in that game. Now, that was a fantastic fucking game at 0-0, and to be honest with you, it's probably one of the best games I've ever seen. Now, this game, obviously, like I said, was 0-0, but it wasn't like Leyton Orient, Barnet. Now, let's be honest, I would have enjoyed watching paint dry for 90 minutes more than watching a game like that again. But this game, even though, like I said, it was 0-0, there was a bit more oomph in it. At least it was better than the Leyton Orient game. So it looked like Barnet started off with a 4-4-1-1 formation. Now it was a little bit of a weird thing to see Muggleton at left back and Johnson at left wing. I personally thought that they should have been the reverse role in the first half anyway, because in the second half they actually did switch roles. So that's just obviously my input now, even though it's been done, so it looks like I'm just saying it for the sake of it. But like I said, Martin Allen is a tactical genius, even though it was 0-0, but still we move on. So with John Akindi mainly being our one striker at the moment, because obviously Michael Gash is out for the end of the season and there's Sean Batts out for the end of the season, you kind of feel like if he doesn't score, where do we get the goals from? So there wasn't much really from Barnet in that first half, but Crewe on the other hand, like I said, they actually do play some nice football and I was very impressed for them. Now there was 2 players that stood out in that first half for me at least. They had the number 10 Saunders, and it looked like he was the main man, he was the target man. They tried to play everything over to him all the time. And they also had a young guy, I'm saying young because obviously he's younger than me anyway, on the left wing, and his name was Tom Lowry, and he looked like he had a bundle of potential. And I think again, like there was a winger that played for Leyton Orient. If they went to him more, he could have been a bit more dangerous. But like I said, apart from them 2, Crewe didn't really offer a lot more from what I could see. Them 2 players were brilliant. The rest, again, like I said, it was just a typical 0-0 first half performance from both sides. Not really much, because to be honest with you, I don't think either keeper in that first half had much to do. So again, right now, the video I'm bringing you, it doesn't seem like there's much to even talk about. It's like you're watching this, you're thinking, fucking hell, I'm bored at my nut. At least give me a bit more, you know, excitement. The thing is, I really wish I could. Trust me, I really wish I could bring you more than this. But there wasn't much more in that first half. So anyway, the second half comes, and it looks like Barnet have upped their tempo at least about 10%, because we actually kind of closed down Larry a bit more because he got subbed off. He didn't look like he was in the game much in that second half. So I don't know if obviously we knew that he was the danger man, closed him down a bit more, or he lost a bit of steam or whatever. I'm not too sure on that one. But, you know, again, a couple more, I'd say chances. I mean, Barnet had 2 goals, right? Well, I'll say 2 goals, right? Crewe Alexandra had a goal disallowed. We had a goal disallowed, but we had 2 cleared off the line again. So, you know, again, great defending by Crewe. I mean, obviously, if they weren't there, we would have scored. The old saying, if my auntie had bollocks, she'd be my uncle. It was good to see Jamie Stevens back in the sticks again, obviously, because he's been playing second fiddle at the moment to Vickers while we've got him on loan. Obviously, he was injured at the beginning of the season as well. But, you know, we obviously want him to do well and improve. Why? We've got that experience with Vickers there because, obviously, he plays at Premiership standard while he's on loan from Swansea. But throwing that in there just randomly now because I'm trying to boost up this video so it's not like it's 2 minutes long anyway. I'm not going to go on forever, trust me, I'm not. So anyway, like I said, there really wasn't much else going. The only thing I could think of a clear-cut chance was literally in like the 93rd or 4th minute, a ball's come over the top and it's gone through with John Akindi. And like you said, you could put your mortgage on John Akindi scoring. Now he's gone through. It's on his left side. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But obviously he scored a banger with his left against Notts County. You could argue he didn't mean it like Jeff Hurst in 1966. The guy was blown out of his arse. He just wanted to boot it as far away as he could to kill some time. And he hits it top corner. John Akindi's running through. You're thinking, go on, mate, go on, 93rd minute. We'll rob a win here. We'll take this all day long. Unfortunately, he slices it and it goes wide. And like I said, the game ends in 0-0. And like I said, no offence to any other Barnet player out there, right? But you do look at John Akindi to mainly be getting your goals because we only really play one up front at the moment. And like I said, when Akpro comes on, he is a striker and he does change the game up. But he's only scored one in like 13 appearances. So I think he's more of a player that comes on, right? That you know, an impact player more than anything. But a couple of other things, obviously, that did happen. Now, a young kid came on by the name of Mason Clark. Now, I've never seen him before. He's about 16, 17 years old. He had a ball put through, had a chance and everything, and it's just, unfortunately, it didn't go to anything, right? But like I said, it was kind of like we was on the counter. And like I said, I'm trying to remember it all from memory because I'm getting old now, you know, Alzheimer's is kicking in and everything. But then they kind of got the ball, or it's gone for a goal kick. He's fluffed it, and it's landed at Akpro. And instead of taking your time, passing it on and everything, he's done a 40-yard shot sort of thing, and it's gone nowhere. This is what I'm saying. This is where the Barnet players need to think and be a bit more composed. Now, to be honest with you, you're not really going to score the 40-yard fucking bangers, right? This isn't FIFA. This is fucking Saturday Football League 2 standard, right? You might get one in the blue moon. I just think that we should have just, you know, played the ball simple as that. So as we're getting into the shit months of football, it's November, it's the worst months going into December, January, February. You've got the rain, you've got the cold, you've got the wind, you've got the dark. It's just crap, right? It is fucking crap. I'm a fan. Well, I say I'm a fan. I would like to see a winter break come in eventually because it's just pointless fucking playing around this time of the year. Not many pitches get us frozen over, but it's just depressing sitting there. You watch one half in daylight, the next half it's nighttime, and you're thinking, hang about, how long have I been sitting here for? But still, I honestly do believe that we're going to go on to this unbeaten run. Like I said, we're going to do Arsenal's 49 unbeaten run, and it starts next week away to Plymouth on a Tuesday night. Fucking hell, that's going to be cold, but there you go. I won't be at that one because it clashes with me training. Now, the next home game is Notts County on the 26th. Now, if the wrestling show that I'm due to go to is cancelled, then I'll be at that game. If it ain't cancelled, then unfortunately I won't be able to make it. So the next home game that I'm looking to be at will be against Stevenage. Now that is a derby. Now let's hope it's a better fucking derby than it was against Leyton Orient and the players are actually up for it. That's not until December the 17th. So that's all I've got for you. No videos because there was no goals. So don't forget to like, subscribe, leave any comments below. Follow me on Twitter. It's in the description. I don't really chat much, but you can stalk me. That's what the kids do nowadays, I'm guessing. Look out for any new videos. Like I said, share this with all of your friends, alright? I need the money. So until next time, people, I will see you later.